Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all in your English class. We are working to make our Sun series more interesting, interactive and easy to understand for students. And this video will be a valuable resource not only for students but for teachers and parents as well. I am your teacher Aisha and let's start here today's lesson. And as you know, the book which we are doing is the English book for grade 1. And this is the time to start our next unit, which is unit 5. This unit is having 13 different SLOs. We are going to cover so many interesting things over here. And the first thing is the unit text. And this is all about colors. So you are going to listen to it very carefully.
Red, blue, yellow, and green. Four bright colors to be seen. Red is the color of the rose that I smell with my nose. Blue is the color of the sky with fluffy clouds way up high. Yellow and green can be found on grass and flowers all around.
It's time to see what comes under our oral communication skills. Here, we are going to look at some initial sounds and then you are going to learn how to express your needs in a limited way. My dear kids, as you know that all the words starts with different letters, different sounds. And when we have seen the letters, we looked at the sounds very carefully. Now, you are going to read these set of words. Let's read them together. Rose, flower, red, knee, ride, ring, oval and life. This is a set of 8 words, right? But you have to identify, you have to circle those words which are starting with the same sound. As the question says, say the given words and circle the words that begin with the same beginning sound. I can see some words which have the same sound, just like red, rose, ring and ride. These words are starting with the same beginning sound and you are going to encircle them. Next, my dear kids, there is a dialogue going on between a father and her daughter Sarah. You have to listen to this dialogue very carefully.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Dad, could you please bring me a colorful umbrella?
Yes, sure. I will bring one tonight.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome.
Now, reading and critical thinking skills. It's time to read some things and to critical think about some concepts. So here are some question answers and sentence making. Let's see what are the questions related to the text which we have already read. So the first question says, how many colors are mentioned in the poem? You have to refer back to the poem. You have to see that how many colors are mentioned and you are going to make a list of these colors in your answer. The second question says, where do you find yellow and green? Wow! In the picture, where yellow and green color is present, you are going to tell that by looking at the picture. And the last question is about you. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink, my dear kids. You are supposed to write your own as the answer of this question. Let's move further. Here, wow, I can see an interesting picture. Now, my dear kids, there are 2 steps which are needed with this picture. First, you have to collect some words from the picture. What you can see in the picture? I can see a boy, a pond, trees, mountains, birds, sparrows you can say, flowers, grass, so many things are there. First, you have to collect some words from the picture and write them in these boxes. Can you see these boxes? Yes, you are going to write words from the picture in these boxes. And after writing these words, you are going to make sentences with them. For example, you have written the word boy. What the boy is doing? The boy is sitting on the grass. You can say the boy is looking up in the sky. So after writing the words, you are going to make sentences with them. In the aspects of language, we are going to look at some important things. We are going to look at some word meanings, rhyming words, colors, masculine, feminine, articles, and the use of these and those. Let's start with some word meanings. There are some new words and these meanings should be discussed. The first word is bright. Bright means full of light or shining. The thing which is full of light, we say it as a bright thing. The second word is fluffy. Fluffy. Fluffy means soft. Soft. And the last thing is high. High means above ground level. High means above our ground level, if something is high in the place. The next question is read the given rhyming words. What are rhyming words? Let's revise that. The words having same ending sound. Just like I can see the words green and seen. Nose and rose. Sky and high. Yes, these are called as rhyming words. So there is a question over here that words are given and with the words there are some options. And from the options you have to collect the rhyming word of the given word. For example, the first word is train and the options are grass, red and rain. Which word is rhyming with train? Shabash, it's rain. And the other two are going to be done in the same way. Here is a beautiful butterfly and you are going to color it. It is written, I can see some numbers on the butterfly and with the numbers some colors are associated. Wherever 1 is written, you are going to do the color red. With 2, you are going to do the color green. 3, yellow. 4, blue. 5, orange. 6, pink. And 7, purple. This is the key of how to color this butterfly. So my dear kids, it's time to see some masculine, feminine. This is the thing we are going to learn for the first time. So listen to it very carefully. A noun which represents a male gender is known as a masculine noun. And a noun which represents a female gender, it's called a feminine noun. Let's see some examples. Man and the female or feminine of man is woman. Boy, girl. Father, mother. Son, daughter. Husband, wife. Nephew, niece. Fox, vixen. Lion, lioness. So here my dear kids, male and female gender is not just associated with human beings. Animals also have male and female gender. Just like we have seen fox and vixen, lion and lioness. On the next page, my dear kids, we are going to learn the use of two words which are used to tell the position of some things. Just like we have done this and that, here we have these and those. These are used for plural nouns. We use these to talk about people or things near us. and we use those to talk about people or things far from us. So on the first part, we have some sentences. These are flowers because flowers are near us. Those are books because books are far from us. These are apples and those are trees. You have to remember, my dear kids, that these is used for a group of things which are near us, and those is used for the things which are far from us. Here, my dear kids, we are going to revise the use of articles we have done before. The article a is used with a singular noun which start with a consonant, and article an is used with a singular noun which start with a vowel. So here, read the given sentences. This says there is a rose in the garden because rose is starting with a consonant. The second sentence says Aslam saw an elephant in the zoo because elephant is starting with a vowel. The next sentence says Tahir bought an umbrella because umbrella is starting with a vowel. And the last sentence says I have a toy car. Now it's your turn, my dear kids. Underline the correct article in the given sentences. We have some sentences, a and an is given, and you are going to encircle which article is going to be added in this specific sentence. So the first sentence is, my cat catches a or an mouse. My cat catches a mouse. I saw a or an octopus in the tank. An octopus in the tank. And the other two you are going to read and write on your own. In the last part of this page, you are going to make two sentences. One having a in it and one having an in it. It's time to do some writing of the things which we have learned. We are going to construct simple sentences. Here in the first question, my dear kids, you are going to write 5 sentences on your favorite fruit with the help of words given over here. Using these words, you are going to write 5 sentences and tell me that why that particular fruit is your favorite. And there is a last question over here. Make a list of 5 natural things and also describe them in few sentences. What do you mean by natural things, my dear kids? Natural things are all the things which are not made by man. Okay? God has made the things, they are called as natural things, just like sun, star, fruits, vegetables, mountains, animals and whatnot. You are going to make a list and you are going to write a sentence describing that particular natural thing. Dear kids, that's all with our today's lesson. We have learned a lot of things and the revision is required at home as well. I hope you are understanding these concepts, practicing them and applying them in your lives as well. I'm Aisha signing off. Take a good care of yourself. We will meet again. Allah Hafiz.